No, the wrong one. I switched to the wrong one character. So during the live stream yesterday I was able to complete tier 40 in simulation gates, and in this video I just wanted to share my thoughts about the expansion of simulation gates, my experience and so on. So let's begin. So first of all, probably the main challenge here obviously is going to be about the total power, because the difference is going to be huge, and it's basically all about it. The other moments to mention is about the algorithms, and during this week we have kinda tough one, I guess, because all the damage is going to be reduced except for elemental damage, which basically decreasing your performance overall, and this is like a huge struggle. Just you need to find some specific codes and so on, and it's not that easy. And actually, speaking about the codes, when we're going to have a look at the map, for example, the whole problem, let's say that right now we don't have any broken NOP codes that are going to really carry you through the whole run like it was previously. Right now it's a little bit different, and also the change that I have done is during the first stage here, after all the fights, you're going to farm only multi-threat and upscaling codes, which is not a bad thing, but due to certain circumstances and strategies, it's not the best option, let's say, because you wanna get yourself a specific combination of codes which is going to be more beneficial rather than multi-thread or upscaling. Don't get me wrong, they're good, they're helping, but they are not that mandatory at the first stages. When we're talking about the second stage, here is the only place where you're able to farm some other codes which are not only multi-thread or upscaling. And after the second stage, you have two options: or you go into the maintenance to upgrade some codes, or you're going to the other battle, a single one, where you're able to get one more additional code. And the whole thing that when you're going to the battle with Alicia, with the first boss of simulation tier 40, she's kinda beefed, like insanely, and you're not dealing damage like at all. It's just insanity. So you need to farm yourself some specific codes during the first stages, and I mean ideally during this one second stage. There is the only one option. Of course, if you're lucky enough and you don't really need to upgrade any codes in the maintenance, you can try your luck as well in the third battle, and it's going to be two aspects of RNG in the first, in the second and in the third battles. I mean, it's just really code farming. The only team that I believe is able to clear the stage, the whole run, I mean, is the Win team, in my opinion. I see like no real options for the Light team to clear it at all. In my case, I was using Goto, I was using Gina and Leonard, so this team is working pretty much decent. I was trying to push my total power to the possible maximum, and I was working as much as possible on stats for Leonard. For him it matters. I was trying to push my defense, I was trying to increase the damage output from him, the damage increase parameter. For Gina, I was just trying to increase her total power without really paying attention to what's going on and some stuff like that, just really pushing her TP, and that's pretty much it. And I had a difference about 500,000, I guess, total power, which is kinda crazy. So when we're talking about the codes, what are the most important of them? And by my understanding, when we're talking specifically about the Win team and Leonard as our only one DPS unit in this team, let's say, because nothing else is working at all, is the critical hit effect from the ultimates. I mean, maybe some other codes are going to work as well, but you need to get it. This is the only chance for you to complete the stage. And again, I'm not suggesting it to do with your tickets, no way, not at all. Just if you want to try this out, try it in a test mode, but don't use your tickets, otherwise you're going to probably regret about it. During the first stage, the first battles, from multi-threat and upscaling codes, probably the most important are going to be codes that are going to increase attack, defense and HP. In my case, I was using them. The other important and necessary codes are going to be from the element, because the elemental codes are going to be the most effective in our case, and increase damage for each member in a party of the same element is going to be kind of a good one. The other one is going to be which one? This one, which is going to increase damage taken by a certain percentage and stacking up to 50 times. So yeah, the best case scenario, which is going to make it easy peasy, is going to be when you're going to find, for example, this code during the second battle, and if you're lucky enough, you're going to the third battle, not to the maintenance, and you're farming the critical hit effect code for the ultimates. In such case, you have decent chances, but again, keep in mind the point about the total power. So I believe it's not that difficult overall, but it requires specific, like they're recovering HP here, and you need to have Jinna who is going to prevent their healing. You otherwise need to use Cha, who is going to also provide an unrecoverable effect. But again, by my feeling, light team has no chance whatsoever, so it's going to be like specific certain hunters, which makes it tough. And I'm not sure if I really like it. I mean, it's a challenge obviously for whales, but for general players who don't have all the hunters at higher advancements with a lot of total power, it's going to be something. And also overall, we need to keep in mind that Leonard in this mode is probably the best hunter among all of them. Nobody has a chance to be comparable to him, and I had really tough period, especially with Alicia. Even with the fact that during the second battle I was able to farm myself the critical hit effect code for ultimates, yeah, at a legendary freaking level. I went to the maintenance and I upgraded the multi-thread code to legendary level. So after first 3 stages, I got myself 2 legendary codes, which were decent. And I was able to complete the battle with Alicia with less than 1 second left till the end. And it wasn't done with the first try. Can you imagine? That's insane. I can't really say that it's like about challenging aspect. Well, I guess probably. But yeah, I mean, it's something. It really is just... the requirements are kinda insane, and the requirements that making you to use just specific hunters with specific builds and farming just codes that are going to bring you to another level at the very beginning. It's not really about challenging, it's just about the repetitive motions. After that, after completing the first stage with Alicia, all the rest is going to be fairly easy if you're going to also farm some additional decent codes, let's say. Again, they're elemental, and for the ultimates you wanna have the code which is going to reactivate your ultimates for Leonard. Anyways, for the builds, for hunters, for Goto, I was using 8 pieces Desire. It's probably not the best option, and I guess 8 pieces Grit is going to be a bit better, because in this case you're going to deal also more damage. You have more chances to deal critical damage with basic skills from other hunters, which kinda make a difference, and effect from Desire set is going to be diminished. So yeah, for Jinna I was using 8 pieces Blessing set, because again we're talking about the TP. Effect is kinda decent overall, not a bad option. And for Leonard, obviously it was 4 pieces Iron Will set and 4 pieces Obsidian set. As an alternative, you can try to use for Goto Obsidian set, but I don't think so. I don't really think that it's going to be worth it, because you're going to suffer in terms of TP, you're going to suffer with break effectiveness, and anyways you're not going to deal enough damage from him. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to show you battles with Alicia, with Sa, and with SGW, the main one of them, for you just to understand how it went. But again, the main struggle is the first boss, most likely. Hope this is going to be helpful. Also, I completed the Architect Trials, first 11 stages. The last one is a struggle, and we're going to talk about it in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Take care. God damn it. Oh my god.
How long long, long time. Can't get you off my tired mind. Shadow, let the tape rewind and finally ease my anxious eyes. Oh no, I feel you creeping in, my body bleeding sin. I'm drowning. Heaven, could you save me now from these thoughts inside my head? God, you are the devil running through my mind. I can't get on your level. I swear to God I tried. I am not under your spell. Turn around and turn ahead. You cannot be anymore. Oh my God, you are the devil. So hard to save. Hallowed by my love for you, always stop me going under. Follow every step I take, cause our walls are coming down. God, you are the devil running through my mind. I can't get on your level. I swear to God I tried. I am not under your spell. Turn around and turn ahead. You cannot be anymore. Oh my God, you are the devil. Starting to shed quick. Call up the doctor, swallow some pills. Maybe I'll wake up in bed. I'm a disaster, can I move faster? Honey, I'm over the edge. No point in stopping me, I'm not your property. Gotta take care of that ledge. My friends are dead, I'm losing my head. I gotta get off of these meds. I am unstable, willing and able. Give you this body to pledge. Oh my God, you are the devil.
Thank you, bitches. I'm actually cooking. Nice. Just before I'm going to finish it, like for you to understand, this is not important. I guess you should be able to see it. Yeah, these codes. These freaking codes being at legendary. This doesn't matter that much. Yeah, so I mean, like, the full OP combination is here. And it actually takes me time to fight with him. And also I have the codex, which is increases the elemental weakness damage by 30%. Insane. I'm not going to return here anytime soon. Fuck this shit. I'm going to farm level 35.